Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Abe Studios. Back again with another vlog. Today's vlog is number 43, and right off the top I want to hope everyone is off to a positive and productive week, even though it is Thanksgiving and it's also the last week in November, which we will be in, where I see you next week, will be in the start of December and last month of the year. So yeah, what I had posted this last week was that I was prepared myself for this week by getting some things out of the way so that I can have this week for myself or for the family and friends that I want to spend it with for Thanksgiving and Friends Thanksgiving. And so I kind of did that. I got that out of the way, or I got some things out of the way, got some things pushed to the next level so that I can get this week off, or at least a few of these days off, to kind of be with family that's kind of coming up from other places. And I just kind of felt I had a good week, kind of made myself get some of these things done, kind of built that momentum, working on things every single day. And one of the things that I did this week is that usually when I go and get my hair cut, I get it at Forever Fades. Nas, great hair cutter. After I get my hair cut, usually when it's good weather, which has been good weather since I've been doing this, I would cruise down to downtown, where I live, downtown Chico, Park Plaza, and just kind of browse. This is a nice vibe on a Saturday, and just kind of do some browsing, go to shop, maybe stop in. A few times I stopped in a bookstore. I think a few times I stopped in and got like a like a Danish or a cookie at a Upper Crust, and just kind of chill. Check the Saturday vibe. And one of the days I had stopped into this shop to get some air in my tires because it was kind of low, and this girl helped me out. Definitely really cute, and just chill. I didn't really think anything of it, and so wished her a good day. She wished me a good day, and I was on my way. And so I did this a second time, and again, not really thinking that I would see her again, but she was there. We chit chat this time. I got her name, and I shared my name as well, and just as she probably wished for anyone else, to have a good day and to come back soon. And so as I was leaving, I kind of really thought about that, and I was just kind of, well, nothing. And so as I left and I went into the week, I was like, I really haven't really talked to a whole lot of girls lately, or even asked them out, or even just kind of asked to go do stuff. And so I felt this may be an opportunity. I don't know her that well. I just kind of met her in passing 2 separate different times. And so I figured the next time, if it's good weather, I can get downtown after I get my hair cut. Maybe we'll plan just ask. Just a simple ask. Okay? And so I didn't get the haircut as usual time as I usually do. So it's like every 2 weeks, but this time it kind of was like maybe 3 weeks, so I can keep it on a regular schedule. And so during the week, I had been mindful of myself and what I am like in those situations. And a lot of times I don't get to the ask. I for whatever reason, I talk myself out of it. I think so. Basically, what I did is I thought of all the things that in the past that would prevent me from actually getting to the ask. And so, one thing, like I said, there was, I'll talk myself out of it. I would just not do it. I would, there'd be too many people to that I couldn't ask, and so I would, either not talk or just not ask. And so I just thought about all the things that would be that I could think of that would get in the way of me doing that. And so that way I could be mindful of those things as they come up, or the feeling that I'm having as this is happening. And I know for a lot of guys, going and asking a girl out, it can be a little nerve-wracking. There's no doubt. But I wanted to work past that. So this is my exercise for this week, and so I built those things into the week so that I had time to kind of work on them. I didn't take time from anything else, but I worked it in, so it was just kind of like simple exercise throughout the week. And so when I got down there, haircut, you know,
fresh haircut.
you know, got downtown. I could feel I want to say anxiety, but I could feel the feelings that I had felt in the past when I knew I was putting myself in a position like this. So I got to the place. Through the window, I could see she was working with a customer, so I didn't go in at that point. And then, you know, I saw she was done to come up the customer, and I like rolled in. As soon as I rolled in, she saw me, so she knew what I was there for. So she got the pump, because that's what I was there for. I was there to get air in my tires. And so she helps me out. She gets the air in the tires, and we're chit-chatting because the next day is the Christmas preview. And so if you're not familiar, it's Christmas preview. All the downtown businesses do a little something special in preparation for the holiday season and hoping people will come down and shop. Okay, so she helps me out with the air in the tires. We're chit-chatting. I don't remember her name exactly because I just didn't remember. I didn't want to say the wrong name, so I don't say that. But we talk about the Christmas preview. I ask her about a few products in the store,
and then I leave.
I don't ask. I see that she has people in the back there that she's working with, but that's not the deterrent. For whatever reason, I just didn't ask, and I just didn't feel the flow. The flow wasn't there. Okay, so I leave, do some more browsing around the store, and I realize, or I get a text from my friend. I realize what time it is, and so I need to get back to catch my ride. And so I start heading back. And as I'm heading back, I see her walking up the block from her store, and I'm heading the other direction. I go, boom, this is perfect opportunity, right? And so, obviously, one of the fears is that you ask and they say no, right? That's probably the biggest one. But all of those things just seem to disappear. I have my opportunity, and so I say the name that I think is her name, but it's not her name. She corrects me, but I'm close, and she asks my name, and I tell her my name, and she's telling me she's heading on her break to go get lunch, and so I was like, okay, cool, and then I go tell her, hold on 1 second,
And I begin to ask, but I stutter.
I forget what I had prepared, and it was just simple. It was a really simple little phrase. It wasn't anything complex or anything like that. But I go back to my trigger sentence. My trigger sentence is, I know this is probably coming out of nowhere because we really haven't had any interaction that would be like flirting or anything like that. But I go with that sentence, and then I remember what it was, and so I say, would you be open to maybe having coffee with me sometime or something like that? And she smiles and she kind of starts chuckling, laughing, and she goes, she has a boyfriend. I don't really know what to kind of go with that. I've seen what other people have done, like on YouTube and stuff like that. But I just say, damn, the opportunity is kind of sewed up. I don't want to, third degree, or if this is a real thing, or if this is, just a way to get out of my ask. But I was like, damn. I was like, okay, all right. And then I go on, I say, tell her to have a great day, and I'm done. And so I'm still alive. That's, again, what the other thing is, that you're going to be so embarrassed that you go under a rock and hide for whatever reason. But I'm older, so I'm not like playing this high school thing anymore, and so I gotta get over that, or I should be over that. And so I just kind of go on, and I realize that I'm alive, I'm okay, everything's still good, the sky's still blue, all this kind of stuff. And so I realized that, it's not that harsh. And again, I didn't really ask for anything that crazy. I wasn't saying,
I want to take you on a date with the 3-course meal right there.
just a cup of coffee, maybe a drink if you'd like to drink. And so I realized a couple of things. I could realize that, if you put yourself in a mindful state, knowing what your intentions are, knowing what you kind of want to create, those things will happen. Like I said, the opportunity for me to ask while I was there, while I was in the store with her, just really didn't present itself. It just would have been from nowhere. But the timing of her walking up the street as I'm going the opposite direction, we're going to cross paths, so it just happens. I think also focusing on the things that maybe in the past may have sabotaged the situation in your life. you can combat that by being mindful enough to know that, okay, I just gotta be a little bit more upbeat. I need to not self-sabotage myself by thinking I'm not worthy, or you're just gonna be mindful of the fact that maybe sometimes the words are not gonna flow, but keep going with that. Or even the fact that you may get a no, and a no's not gonna kill you. It's not the end of the world. So all those things kind of helped me get to a point where I was just kind of like cool with it, no matter what was gonna happen. No matter what she would have said, I would have been cool with it. So and then again, the other one is the fact that being mindful enough to know that what you're really after is a yes, and if you get a yes, that the opportunity is going to be there, rather than focusing on that she's going to say no, or you're going to get a no from a person. And they say in sales that what does it say? Every no is giving you closer to a yes. So just realize that. And so I don't know, it's kind of crazy exercise. I know it wasn't necessarily, I'm not giving dating advice or anything like that, but I know how you can use these kind of opportunities to kind of really look at other avenues in your life, if you really unturn some things and stuff like that. So that's what it meant for me. The dating part of it, yeah, it would be great if I can would have gotten a yes, but I think for me it was more about just realizing the opportunities that you can create for yourself by being mindful, and how you can defeat your self-sabotaging self by just thinking of the things that have kept you from those opportunities in the past. So again, hope everyone's off to a positive, productive week. I'm wishing you a very happy and pleasant Thanksgiving with family, friends, whatever it may be for you. And I will definitely see you next week. And like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.